Check. Check. Is this thing on? Okay, hello! Alright, so I'm gonna do things a little bit different this week. Primarily because I made so many changes in the week for this particular defense replay. It kind of didn't end up how I wanted it to be, but I'm just gonna show y'all anyway. Yeah, things didn't go swimmingly. So we ran a couple of different defenses. We started off with this one, and then I'll probably just jump through and show you some of the things that led to my decisions. So this was the original plan here. Sanaki was... yeah, she's supposed to be the terror here. Basically, she's gonna blow up everything. And I tried to pair her with Lysithea. Now, looking at it right now, I didn't actually realize that this was a horrible plan. Because it's light and dark season. And I'll show you in a minute, but just so that you can see the results of what it's like just in practice. There's the stuff, nothing too crazy. I'm sure you've seen all these units before. I typically tend to just rotate units and add new ones and take out old ones. But the saves are always the same. I'm thinking of upgrading Gilliam to probably that Zelgius. Don't get me wrong, Gilliam is fantastic, but that Zelgius is also quite something. Although I probably need some merges, at least one merge on that Zelgius to make that work. But that's just a thought for now. But anyways, Not here is completely useless. Like, her whole Pathfinder gimmick is just... it's cute at this point, really nothing else. It really offers nothing. I mean, I gave her some drives just so that she could do something, but she's literally offered nothing. I could have just changed the rotation of the team and moved Sanaki in front of, or rather, move Sanaki to where, why is it so hard to say her name? To where Lysithea is, and just put Lysithea in front, and I'd still have the same range. So yeah, not offered nothing there. But let me just play this out here real quick. No merges on the Fjorm. This is the first day, so typically what you would expect. Also, no peony. Take notes. No peony. This is what it's like.
I need some shade.
Yep. And remember I said that I gave Sanaki colorless feud, but she really doesn't need it. If you are able to set it up properly, she'll just do enough damage for the colorless feud to not matter. So I kind of regret doing that now. And as you can see, there's a couple little tricks in there to get Lysithea to also attack. And then the pivot. I really wish I could get what's his face to pivot as well.
Begets nothing.
Takumi, but typically I'm expecting him to be dead by this point. It's really set up so that in the event of a hit and run, the team can chase with Takumi being gone. And this guy is just, I think, auto-battling at this point, which is crazy because it's like 10 minutes into the start of the new season and ladders are a thing. They're literally right there. You didn't have to do this so early on. But yeah, full team wipe here. Dancing Takumi, who will do literally nothing because the game is already over. And there you have it. That's how the team was designed to function. Now, let me show you what actually happened. Now this was the match that got me to like just scrap everything because I realized it was a horrible idea. So you got this thing here. Astrid is one of my favorite support units. And then here's the lovely Peony, the master of Light Season. And here's Garrick as well. Pulse dies. These two don't really matter, but I guess they're there for support. And as you can see, or well, as you're about to see, bonus doubler, dance, special acceleration, dance, and Peony just neutralized penalties on Freyr. And the bad thing about that is no penalties, no damage. No penalties, no damage. So you're gonna see how powerful Peony actually is here. Look at that. Mind you, this is a plus 10 Freyr, by the way. I didn't show you that, but getting absolutely wrecked here. Also, given the fact that Peony Freya steals buffs with the binding necklace effect, so that also helps her out. But 42, and she gets her full damage reduction because no penalties. Big hit, but still.
You'll see.
Not enough to take her out, unfortunately. And from there, she pretty much just wiped my entire team. You don't need to see that. So pretty much Peony here made that all possible. She pretty much solos the entire team at this point. Max investments, summoner supported everything. Fantastic build, really love it. But yeah, that made me scrap the entire defense. This that was a loss after I've changed it to this thing here with the comms, just for funs, because at this point I was like, well, that was my entire plan, so I don't know what to do now. So I just put something out. Decided to go with like a kind of infantry pulse setup, but kind of not really. I decided to give Not some purpose. There you have it, infantry pulse. And yeah, covering a lot of range here with the Chroms. Very, very good unit. This guy, his refine, oh my god, it's so good. And we're about to see Marth get blown up here. Not a good pairing, these two, because Marth, blue buffs, not blue buffs, don't pair well together. Which is probably what led to his loss as well. And also, as you can see here, no Peony. So yeah, I just put this out here for fun, because I couldn't think of anything else. He doesn't get his Vantage or any most of his weapon effects because his teammates are debuffed. And he's going to be bonus in Chaos Season, but I don't think I have a way to fit him onto the team. Repo. He really could have just killed Robin, but I guess he just wanted to pick on Asker since Asker couldn't counterattack. And that's pretty much it. And then I also made this one? Nope. This doesn't really matter. I think I kill Fjorm here. Yeah, I think I take out Fjorm. Actually, no, I don't think I took out Fjorm. Doesn't matter. They didn't surrender. This one? Well, they didn't surrender, so it doesn't matter. This one. Ah, this one. Or am I too far up? Yeah, this is the one. This is the other team that I built as well. With the Ninos for funsies. Just because I wanted to have some fun with units that I typically don't get to use. I've had this Nino in my barracks for so long, but I haven't been able to fit her onto a team. She works really well with catcher balls, but I had to give her Hardy Bearing, which really hampers her damage output. Really what you need here is a sweep effect. Like, I feel like Light Season is leaning towards sweep effects. And Dark Season and Astra Anima is leaning towards debuffs. But sweep effects, I probably have to run Joshua, and Joshua relies on catcher balls to get kills. And also not Brave Arm, Legendary Arm, but he also relies on catcher balls to get kills, so it's not a lot of yeah. But anyways, this is what happened. Here we go. What's this one over? Oh, okay. Does he do the thing? I think he does the thing, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. I saw a good amount of Heathers, which is concerning. But this team doesn't necessarily rely on the catcher ball, because Nino and Nino can pretty much do it on their own.
It's a big one.
Granted that the enemy doesn't have too many buffs. Neither of them have full no follow-up, so they're gonna get quad, or hit with a quad, from a guaranteed follow-up.
All their dreams.
Here we go. Got our one kill. And Peony. Oh, not Peony. Now, Triandra chose to dance Takumi for whatever reason when she could have just danced Nino, who would have hit lethality. Such a dumb mechanic. Because if she had danced Nino, I'd have gotten the lethality off and been able to probably take out Guinevere there, but what ifs, you know? So that was the other team that I built. It did okay, I guess. Really what happened is that a lot of people just didn't surrender, and then in total I think I had 4 losses. Okay, 4 losses that counted. 1, 2, 3, 4. The others I don't count them because they're supposed to surrender, and they just don't know that they're supposed to surrender, so I'll just allow it. And that was pretty much what happened with the week. Let me show you this one. This was the rematch of that Cav line that I played either early on in the week. And here's another Heather. I don't think he actually wanted to use this team. He just had it laying around in the event that he had to. And as you can see here, Peony and Heather here. Well, not necessarily Peony, pretty much just Heather with Schism. Pretty much swing this one in his favor. Really, this Seliph, as opposed to the Seliph from earlier, Dragon Flowers really made the difference here. Really made the difference because he has a lot more bulk. Because really the team is built to destroy the Seliph, but the Dragon Flowers, not something that I can account for. Because I don't have a merge on myself. I think myself is... No, I didn't merge. I don't have a merge on myself, and I don't have any Dragon Flowers either. So... you know, just not something you can plan for. There's a Schism. Now this what he did right here, very smart, because as you saw earlier, the warp and being able to hit the back line. Now it could have still happened if Katria had rallied, or well, she does actually do it. Let me see if I remember this correctly. Yep, she doesn't rally.
I'll show you what I can do.
Because the spot is threatened. If she had, then one of the Ninos would have been able to warp in behind Seliph and take out Heather. But that didn't happen. Yeah. And as you can see, it's literally just the dragon flowers that's allowing him to survive here, as opposed to the Sully from earlier. This is such an annoying interaction, but I guess it worked out for the best in that scenario, I guess. I thought that B skill gave him full no follow-up. Anyways, that match is done. Nothing left here. And I think there's one more that I wanted to show. Was it this one? Yeah. This thick Zelgius here. Oh my god, look at this thing. It's not plus 10, but my god. And a special spiral for good measure, the Panic Smoke 4. Although I personally prefer the Assault Troop because the mobility is everything for armored units. But this thing is impossible to kill, especially when combined with Gatekeeper and Asker. They got the Resonance. And also, no Peony, but Garrick is here. Honestly, I prefer Peony. You don't really need Garrick here, aside from the infantry pulse that he provides, but I honestly think Peony would have played a better role here because he'd have gotten an extra 5 HP and he would have been able to get an extra action, whereas Garrick doesn't provide that. Now he does have Triandra, but I don't see the point of bringing, when you have a mythic dancer in the season already. I mean, it feels like a missed opportunity. There's only 2 mythics here. He could have had so much more stats. But who am I to tell you how to build your team? You won anyway, so. Sabotage. All the debuffs. And he's literally just gonna wreck my entire team here. Nothing that I could have done. Well, if I had the triangle attack, it would have worked out better in my favor because Nino would have pretty much soloed this. But no lethality, so I just get hit in the face. Yeah, definitely, I mean, when you're facing something like this, not a lot that you can do, but watch your units crumble. I mean, if I had Wind Tribe Claude, probably, but I think even this Zelgius could probably have survived because he has so much HP. And he would have killed with the counterattack because he has Special Spiral. Not a good time to be without Katria. And pretty much from here, he solos the defense. Nothing else to really see here. I really love that pivot. It's so nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I could show you the rest, but it's just Nino killing stuff. It's the last day, so I just decided to, instead of going back to the Chroms, just run the Ninos. Doesn't matter. This guy breaks a bunch of stuff and then goes up to the top. And then Nino is gonna destroy Corrin here. If she can get there. Any day now, it's gonna happen, trust me. What I especially liked about this is the fact that Kagero here, not fast enough to take out Takumi. And on top of that, she would have gotten hit with Canto Control and gotten stuck back there. Even though they had the 2 dancers, it would have been difficult for them to retreat without losing a unit. Yep, she couldn't do it. Takumi. In case you're wondering, just pretty much the stock Takumi. And here's Nino.
Lend me your strength.
Man.
Still not enough.
And honestly, that should have been way more damage, but Corrin is a dirty, dirty cheater, so... Pretty much most of the other units die, but you don't need to see that. It's... whatever. Typically you don't get hit 12 times. This is actually quite a bit for me. It's usually about 11. But I guess it's just one of those weeks. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I was really looking for a good unit to partner with Natsunaki, but I just don't have anything in my barracks for it to work. I think this partnership is the best for Astra Anima, but I don't think there's really anything in Light Season unless you're gonna have Wind Tripod. And as far as green units go, I don't have anything that good. Unless I'm going to rely on Sed. Or maybe Sonya, but... I don't like the idea of having a pre-charge special because it can be removed. Pulse Smoke, whatever the case may be. And once the pre-charge special is gone, then the unit is pretty much like dead in the water. Which is why Wind Tripod is so good, because he ramps into his lethality. I was considering maybe this Ganinga Gap, but this unit is so disappointing in terms of damage output. She does have a ramp effect where she can ramp into lethality, but it's just the damage output is pretty pathetic. Not it. She is not it. I've been trying to fix up my Joshua, but as you can see, I still have quite a bit to go in terms of Dragon Flowers. He really needs all the speed he can get. All the speed and merges that he can get to make him perform. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The only other thing that I found that did any like real work is Panic Smoke. But you need a unit that's going to be able to outspeed the enemy unit and survive. And Celica is almost there, but she's just not there yet. With all of this, she's literally still just not there yet. Like, merges matter so much. Power creep is insane. Anyways. That's it. That brings us to where we are. See you in Chaos Season. Zelgius is going to torment us all.